Hi friends, this is Prabhu, Assistant Professor, Department of EC, RMD Engineering College. And in this video, we are going to see about the measurement errors, some of the basic measurement errors. Okay, so first, before going into the measurement errors, first we should know what is an error. An error may be defined as the difference between the measured value and the actual value. So we all know, so we will be expecting some output, and if the output is deviated from the actual output, from the expected output, so that is normally considered as an error. So for example, if two operators use the same device or instrument for measurement, it is not necessary that they may get the similar result. So the difference that occur between both the measurement is referred to as an error. So similarly, when we are telling two friends to measure 1 kg of sugar or whatever might be, so very easily they could able to measure, but not exactly the 1000 grams or 1 kg. So there will be plus or minus 1% or below or even below that, but surely there will be some difference. So that is generally called as an error. So the true value is the average value of an infinite number of measured values. So that is generally considered as the true value. So average value of an infinite number. Say for example, 5 times we are going to measure, and 5 times it is showing different values. So we are taking the average of that and we are taking it as an true value. And the measured value is a single measuring of the object with the aim of being as accurate as possible. So measured value represents the one trial, the present trial, where we are, say for example, 1 kg of sugar, not for 5 times. At one time we are just measuring the value of the sugar or the weight of the sugar. So that is what being called as the measured value. So here in measurements, normally errors are classified into 3. First one is gross error, second one is systematic error, and the third one is the random error. So we will be seeing it one by one. So in systematic error, again it is divided into 3, that is instrumental error, environmental error, and observational errors. So what is gross error? The first one is gross error. Gross errors are the manual errors. So that is when we are doing, when we are doing some measurements, we may say for example, if a person is asked to get a straight line of 5 centimeter, exactly he may not get the 5 centimeter, he may get 5.01 or 5.02 or 4.98, so something like that. So these are commonly due to the human factors such as misreading and recording of instruments and computational errors. So for example, normally when we are affected by fever, we used to go measure the temperature of our body. So normally, as we all know, 98.6 is a normal temperature, but when during the fever time it may rise up to 102 or something like that, but exactly we will not see, we'll just see the needle. Nowadays digital are available, but still the digital does not give the exact values. So there will be plus or minus some tolerance level will be there. So and in this figure we can see measuring the voltmeter, voltage with the help of a voltmeter, measuring 45 volt instead of 44.8 volt by careless oversight. So when we are measuring with respect to some changes in the angle, so surely the readings might be changing. So that is what being mentioned here. So these errors can be prevented by taking the below given measures. The first one is precaution. So we should be very conscious while taking the reading. Precaution readings and recording of data and taking multiple readings. So this too helps in taking the exact measurement. Taking multiple readings by different persons. A close agreement between different readings ensure removal of any gross error. So here we can see it's the net mass is about 300 grams. And here the mass of the can and the container, so it is about 100 grams. So totally the gross mass is equal to 400 grams, where 300 is the beans actually, and the 100 grams is the weight of the container. So it may not be all the containers may not be exactly 100 grams. So these are some of the normal errors that can be error. So the second one is a systematic error. Systematic errors are errors in measurement due to shortcoming of the measuring instruments or the state of environment in which the measurements are taken. So say for example it can be taken out, the measurements can be taken with respect to outdoor environment or indoor environment or whatever might be. So these results in systematic error. And the last one is the instrumental error. So this is the error which is due to the error in the instrument itself. So that we might have already experienced this. So when we go and get a 1 kg of sugar from a shop, we may not exactly get 1 kg because already there will be some errors in the instrument. So for plus or minus some percentage of error will be there in the instrument. So these error occurs due to the shortcoming in the instruments, improper use of instruments or loading effect of the instrument. Sometimes improper construction, calibration or operation of an instrument might result in the instrumental error. And second one is, and sometimes it might be also be due to an hysteresis or the equipment or due to friction. So friction in the sense when you are considering the outdoor measurements, normally these friction errors come into act. So these are the basic three errors that can occur in a measurement unit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.